Why, hello, my friends. Mainly myself, I and me. I feel like making a video. Yes, very much so. I sound so sad, I'll bet. Let's find a place to make a video. I know. I'm not gonna like this. I'm gonna like do this like a live stream because like I feel it's better to do it that way. It's just like I would watch that shit. I would. You might not. I would. Steam controller's sick, man. All right, let's go to the virtual arsenal. We're gonna just showcase like the top, my top picks on weapons in ArmA 3. These might not be the best weapon systems in ArmA 3. They're just my personal favorites. We're just gonna like go pick like an arbitrary, not arbitrary. That's a wrong term. Just something that kind of looks good with my character. Yeah, I'm a bush Wookiee. That's my species, obviously. Let's make this. Yeah, that looks like me, right? That is my species in real life. Is bush Wookiee. Um, if anyone was wondering, my sexual no, my gender is shoot, I forgot. I forgot my gender. My gender is Apache, camouflaged Apache attack helicopter. That's it. I have no idea why. Wait, something is different. No. Yes. I don't know. I've played it on so many different screens. It might not be. Alright, like legit, we're gonna do like I need to like just like I need to like do something like where I edit this all together and like throw like one in the middle of the screen. One right here. Right here's like the number for one. One. Number one. Let's do number 10. Number 10. Number 10. What was number 10? Shoot, I forgot. Number 10. The GM6 Lynx. I think that the GM6 Lynx is like an okay gun. Other than when the texture doesn't load properly for whatever fricking reason, and it only happens in like the VR or VA VR. I don't know. This in this place in the in the virtual reality arsenal. Oh wow, they updated this all. I didn't actually come through and look at all this. Like they've updated like the MRCO looks awesome. We're just gonna go with like the crappy sites. They still haven't got the frickin' suppressor for it, but they didn't add the suppressor for the M220. I hate it when the texture when the model doesn't load properly. It could be an error on my part, though. Oh, well, let's just go with this. And yeah, that's the only thing that's somewhat loaded properly. Never mind. Everything else looks like that. I'm not saying it doesn't like look like it's from that also loads properly, but in this, so it seems as though what I'm just gonna use is where's the Kahila there? We're just gonna use Kahila Black and throw in some like AP ammo. And alright, the Lynx is now that's a little bit better. Alright, the Lynx is oh, wait, I just realized why. It might be because, like, everyone has a freaking Lynx. So, shoot, I might have got this at 30 frames a second, not 60 frames a second. Oh, well. You're going to have to live with it. Oh, well, the Lynx is sort of awesome because, I mean, it was legit, like, one of the first sniper rifle. It's just freaking... I should actually be clarifying. I use quotation marks when I say sniper rifle for this thing, because this thing is not a sniper rifle. It's a freaking any material rifle that just so happens to be used by snipers on, like, CSAT, and is also not used by marksmen and sharpshooters, even though they're sort of the same thing. Its effective range is like a little less than the 7.6. The effective range is a little less than the 7.62 by 51 NATO, like about I'd say 1,400 meters. The 7.62 by 51s is about. Oh, actually, it should be a little bit more, even though it's using. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Like like for most of the 7.62 weapons, at least in ArmA, their max range is their maximum effective accurate somewhat range is about 1,000 to 1,100 meters. At least the M14 is. That guy's 2 clicks. That guy's 1 click. How convenient. How convenient, I probably remember. But that's with like standard the armor piercing fin stabilized discarding sabot. No, armor piercing discarding sabot. It's about like 1,500 meters. This is about 1,300 meters, I believe. Never mind. Either that or I'm just a bad shot. Yeah, it seems I'm just a bad shot. I haven't shot this thing in so long. Alright, let's see how bad a shot I am on this guy. That was pretty bad. Aim at the crotch. Hit in the face, please. That was actually pretty good. You know? Never mind. I probably... Well, I mean, like, other than that, like, massive arc, like, if I was, like, I don't know, 1,940 meters away, I would miss that guy. I'd have to aim, like, this in order to hit the guy. If I was aiming below... If I was zeroed below that number, if I was zeroed above, I'd have to aim like this. So... that's number 10. The Lynx. Oh, shoot. Right, I didn't show you the armor-piercing discarding Sabo. Now, for this ammo, I'm not sure if it's discarding I'm pretty sure it's discarding Sabo where after it leaves the barrel, which doesn't make a lot of sense because this thing has a muzzle brake, but it's 2035. What do you expect? Like everything to make sense in like they frickin' perfected this stuff, you know. So it's like it's probably where like the Sabo gets discarded right after leaving the barrel rather than after it makes contact with the target. And its muzzle velocity, I believe, the muzzle velocity is like 540 meters a second, I believe, to 840 meters a second for the standard thing. The standard ammo. For this, it's a lot higher. The arc is really high. If you're not any type of nerd such as I, you wouldn't understand. But just just watch. Just see how high that is. That's the first one. The second one's going to be about in between here and up here, so it should be about like right there. That, mind you, that's at the 2,000 meters, okay? And I should be able to just aim right as crouch again. And I hit him in the leg. Oh my gosh, I forgot how low of a frickin' angle that is. Yeah. So it seems that they've buffed the links, but I actually highly doubt that. So it's like I either A, got better at shooting, or B, they buffed it, or C, I just figured out how to aim. Next, rifle. Rifle. How do we know it's going to be a rifle? Well, because it's not going to be a pistol, I can tell you that much. Pistol's probably a little higher on the list, if I even have a pistol on the list. But number 2. Oh, yeah. Mind you, this thing is a one-hit kill against all infantry. Even with the Supermax Viper squad plus like the frickin' heavy carrier. Next on the list is the frickin' frickin' fuck F word. Actually, it's the Type 115. Let's put a scope that's a little more appropriate on this thing. Well, we'll just leave the Kahila on because it's decent enough. The nice thing about this is that, like, if you're using it as anti-personnel, you can put a suppressor on it. Yay! Who doesn't love suppressors? Oh, and the weirdest thing about the rifle isn't even the frickin' like second weapon system on it, which that's not even really all that weird considering that isn't really a new concept. Even to put like a second gun, not like a grenade launcher or something, under a weapon or onto a weapon. But the weirdest thing is where the IR laser pointer is thrown on the weapon. Usually in ArmA they're over here in the base game, and this time it's over here for some reason. Good job. Oh yeah, and it's the only bullpup that also has a bipod mount. So that's part of the reason why it actually got. Actually, it's not the only bullpup. It's one of 2 bullpups that has a bipod mount, but it's and one of 3 bullpups that has like a bipod either on it or can be equipped to it. Nope, 4. Never mind. The Lynx is also one. The Lynx is a bullpup. That's one of the reasons why it's so good as well. To me. But there's only 40 weapons, so I probably should have done like a top 8. Oh well, too late. Legitimately, this thing is alright, well, let's move to the firing position. Oh shoot, I need go back in and put a ammo in it for the 50 the barrel wolf. Yes. Oh yeah, and it can have tracers for the but that's because it's a oh yeah, it's caseless, so that means that like you won't leave any casings behind. Because normally we'll just throw one on. So normally, weapon systems use bullets that are not self-contained, such as the Type 115. These are not self-contained bullets. They do that after every shot. And then you can also eject them manually by pulling the slide back if you're using a pistol, like this pistol, which is a pretty standard pistol, but if you're using, like, I don't know, a frickin' CZ Scorpion, like, you pull, like, or no, a mini Uzi or something like that, you pull the charging handle back and it will eject him. Wait, nope, not on the Uzi, because the Uzi is open bolt. Oh well, on closed bolt guns. Sorry, bro. I have to put you out of your misery. Just like myself. On open bolt guns, the you wouldn't be able to pull a slide back if it's a pistol, which I don't know why you'd want to open bolt pistol. But if you want one, not my problem. It's your problem that you're gonna be the one losing a finger, not me. So the casing, which contains the bullet and the powder and the the bullet, the powder and the the bullet. I should really. I don't even think that it will. I think it'll keep recording ArmA, not like what I want it, not the screen, but I'd have to like show you open bolt. I'd have to show you all this. I need to show you people all this. But just look up the picture of a bullet, and then look up the picture of a caseless bullet, and it will basically explain everything if you understand that every time you shoot, a thing comes out of the gun. See, it also appears in third person. These are not caseless. These are caseless bullets. Oh right, the Katiba magazine is an interesting magazine because the 6.5 caseless. Wait, I think that the MX does shoot caseless because not because of like. I'd have to test that. I'd have to check that out when I get yeah, when I get to the MX, because MX is on the list. Shoot. But this shoots caseless bullets, which means that Nothing comes out unless you charge the thing and there's a round in the chamber. Out the side, because basically it's going out the front with the rest of the bullet, so that's increasing the mass of the bullet, but also decreasing it. But it's increasing the accuracy of the weapon system, in theory, depending on the weapon system in question. So the maximum range I'd recommend it be about 800 meters to 900 meters on this thing. With the 6.5, and if you switch to the frickin' 50 cal for whatever reason, I'd recommend going 400 to 500. Unless you're trying to like do damage to vehicles, then 200 meters is like your max. I haven't tested that though, so go ahead. Never mind. 100. Yeah, 200 meters. It's legitimately just like the ASP 1. It is not OHK at all ranges, at least that I've tested out. And as you just seen there, because that was the 50 cal. If I was shooting the 6.5. I don't like that term. The 6.5 by 39. There's 8 different types of 6.5 in existence. Plus the one that doesn't exist in ArmA, which is caseless, I believe. Which I'm also guessing that it is using an actually different caliber than the MX as well. It's probably using a 6.52 or something like that, because it's probably using the Russian standard of measurement rather than the American Western standard of measurement. Oh well. That's about 500 meters. And 1,000 meters. I was shooting him in the torso, which means that I would have to punch through some body armor. This thing is actually pretty inaccurate at anything over 1,000, anything over 800 meters, which is to be expected from a 6.5 weapon system with the barrel length of this. Which this thing probably, well, with the suppressor it's a little longer than this, but it's probably like F 16 and 16 centimeter. 101 centimeter? No, that would be pretty freaking low. Well, yeah, that would be like the barrel of the next weapon on the list. Which, that is an absolutely massive barrel. That's probably a 60 centimeter barrel. Probably like 2/3 of a yard barrel if you're American. And I wouldn't recommend putting a longer barrel on this thing, because that would impede your that would like legitimately reduce your range, probably. I actually haven't done the physics on, I haven't done the math for this, and I don't even think that BIS has, because I don't even think that they put like an actual number behind the cartridge anything. They might have. So it might be like a legitimate, the impact might be impact rather than like the amount of force behind the bullet rather than like amount damage output of the bullet itself, like in other video games. Oh well. Number 8. The M320. Everyone knew this. It is not. It is a bolt action weapon. It's based off the M200 intervention, the Caltech or Shytech. I don't remember. It's been a long time. The Shytech M200 intervention. That's the way it looks like. I think it's Caltech though. I'm probably wrong. This one I'm actually going to put the LRPS on because it's so much more accurate than the other ones. And the LRPS, you can just like do surgical shots. And I trust this thing a lot more than the Lynx. This is going to legitimately be... Oh yeah, with the LRPS, this is got a maximum, like... I've hit things, like, mind you, this has been, like, with 2 shots or so, out to 2,400 meters. But that was in the VR, so, like, very unlikely. So, let's do this. Oh, this thing uses 408, 408, Shytech, Caltech, 408. It uses what the game calls 408. It's like 408, like Shytech or Caltech. I like the I like this gun a lot. It used to be my favorite gun in the game until like I discovered the MXM. I mean the MXSW, and the Marksman DLC came out, and I got that. But oh shoot, I'm at like, no, I'm just aiming a little high because it's like not exactly 2,000 meters. I said I'm aiming a little too high. I can't fucking hit this guy. Oh, I'm aiming at the wrong guy. Oh yeah, it's it's an OHK at that range unless you're wearing legitimately the Viper vest and and it goes through your gun and it hits your ballistic vest, your like the super heavy ballistic vest that came with the Marksman DLC. So let's switch to a separate weapon system. At 2,400 meters, it's OHK to upper torso and head 90% of the time, I believe. 100% for the head, but 90% for like the upper torso. And like, or 75% or something like that. And let's go to number 8. Is the SDAR, which legitimately no one else likes this gun except for me. Because it's like, you can use it underwater, bro. Yeah, but it's that's the only place where it's good for, because you can't equip the sight to it. It's like, though, I don't really care about the sight. I just want to put a suppressor on it, bro. Oh my gosh, they added all kinds of stuff. Wait. Oh, okay, that's probably like reload. Wait. Well, we'll have to... Okay. why they put 2 different magazines in, I have no idea. It's like, legit, one's black and one's yellow, but it doesn't show up on, it could. Oh well, the max range I'd recommend this thing to is 300 meters. Don't go up to 400 meters. 400 mainly because you won't be able to see your target. You'll have to go like that. Like, unless you're suppressing. Like, suppression is good. That's suppression. Please suppress if you're doing that. Wait, why don't I just do the opposite and, like, run toward him? Oh, that's why. Let's, use Stanag. Oh, no, I was using Stefan. Let's just... Oh, no. What did I hit? I hit a button. Oh. Let's get it back up to 100%. Alright. That was my sound. I hit my sound button. Let's just get this thing loaded up. No, not with the dual purpose. Like, I wouldn't mind this thing if, like, you could put, like, a bipod and a frickin' suppressor on it, like, as much, but it's like, since that you can't do either of those, oh, and a light, like, it's like, I don't care about the sight as much. Alright, I'm almost to 100 meters. I shouldn't be running this fast. I should just walk there. But I'm super light, so I guess, like, that's not supposed to be a fat joke. Alright, let's just make sure that I'm getting there at the proper speed. 370, 360, 350, 340. Let's just prone the rest of the way there. Now that we're there, let's just do that. And, alright. That's not usually like that in ArmA. Probably everyone knows that, though. Wait, does it show up on the model of the gun? Not from what I can see. Yeah, maybe it's like some other weapon system that it shows up on. Oh yeah, I hate the sight so much. It's like, the sight is huge. Like, 200 meters, like, if you're, like, just, like, trying to do precise shots, is probably too much as well. Now, I understand, like, part of the reason why is because, like, you don't need, like, a giant sight underwater, but it's, like, or a tiny little wee bitty sight underwater, because, like, you would, because, like, you're trying to see the sight, not, like, yeah, this is pretty close to 200 meters. Let's do this. Oh, I need to go and set my, shoot, game, no, controls, and then to, right shift, no, shift, no, not, common, weapon. Yes, okay, fuck. I fuck. No, the shift button. There we go. This is going to be very long, I'll bet. Oh my gosh. I'm at 100 meters, though. Make sure you're at 200. Yep. I do not... the site, like, if you're trying to use this thing, unless you're suppressing... Yeah, I actually, yes, you want a fucking site for this thing, but sadly, they didn't add a site for it, which is so sad. Oh my gosh, it's not even right. Here we go. Headshot. And now I have to... I may as well just restart. It'll be quicker.
دو سلاح‌ها آزاد دو به گروه بپیوند برو بالا آماده‌ام آماده‌ام
Alright. You know what? I may as well just like put this on instead, because it's like I don't need like to run. I don't need to like be super weighed down. I'm just making sure that the shoes match, bright. Alright, bro. And I don't assume your gender. I call everyone that, bro. We don't need that, and then we'll number 8. That was number 8 for SDIR. It's been a long time since I've thought about this stuff. I should have like number 7 is not that. It's actually probably the exact opposite of that. Number 7. Number 7, the Spar 17. It's legitimately an AR-10, but frickin' you can put it in your backpack. Yep. Actually, no, never mind. That's higher on my list. I should have thought about that earlier. The real... all of the SMGs... except for this one, because you can't put the mainly. I think that you can put this one in your ballistic vest, in your vest, right? Yeah, all the SMGs. I haven't. I need all the SMGs. This is including DLCs. I should clarify that. If it has a thing like the, I'm gonna make you. Am I really gonna? I'm gonna do it really quick at the end. We'll see what the time is, and if I care enough, I'll fucking put it in. But any of the SMGs, I like the Vermin, but other people might like this one and this one. Actually, I'm not sure if you can put this one in your vest. Oh yeah, you can. I like the Vermin though, personally, but I think you can put this one in. Yep, all the SMGs. I would recommend like not that one unless you have the DLC, because watermark. but it does look cool with a suppressor on it. So cool.
쌀버섯 뛰어드는 섬 기사대 몰아봐라
Yeah, don't put like this sight on Vermin.
뛰어드는 섬
It does not have supersonic ammo at all, so you're going to be missing shots at 50 to 100 meters, making them barely at 200 meters. Just use the this one, the SMG sights for SMGs. They have SMG in their name. Other than like the only one I would recommend, I would say you might be you're able to get away with like a little bit bigger of a sight on this. But by how much, I have no idea. We'll have to test this out together. Alright, so this is at 100 meters with a... Alright, Arsenal. Yeah, if you frickin' wanna... I don't know, just like put like the DMS on it. Because you can go down to 100 meters. And up to your 500 meters. A pocket assault rifle that doesn't it's a freaking pocket carbine. It's a carbine. That's all this thing is it's a freaking carbine in SMG form. It's a PDW. Like, this is a PDW. This is what I would consider a PDW. These other things, these are SMGs. SMG, PDW. The SMGs and the PDW. This is like the only PDW Oh wait, there's one other PDW in the game. I do not know if the ADR, which is literally just an F90, AN90, I don't remember. I'd recommend the Picatinny Rail one and the and we'll see if like you can use it as a pocket assault rifle. Yeah. A pocket assault rifle for in the event that you're a sniper, but you also want to have a decent range rifle or a decent range weapon. Yeah, so there's two PDWs, but one is 2, so there's 3 PDWs plus 2. Well, any of the PDWs, because you can put them in your, any of the PDWs and SMGs, because you can put them in your frickin' tactical vest. This is the one I'd recommend, though, because it's the lightest, or the smallest one in terms of inventory size and weight, so you can carry more ammo for its and other weapon systems. But at the same time, this and this are smaller, but I would not recommend the DMS on this. I would recommend, like, literally just the SMG sights. Do not try and suppress with subsonic weapons, mainly because the enemy won't know that they're being shot at by them. That was 7. This is my personal favorite, though. So I'd say but like the objective best is really down to like if you want like this is got mix between range and the reason it has a mix between range and a mix between like a mix between range, fire rate, and freaking. I'm tired. I want to go to bed. I want to finish this though. I'm like upload it to YouTube. This is really long. I'm sorry. I should have just like done this tomorrow. Number for the SMGs though. I'm sorry. For the SMG. This is what happens when I'm not like playing a video game. And it's in the middle of the night and I don't have a script. Should have had a script. Oh well, oh that's cool. So you could just like pop that in there. The CZ Scorpion is awesome. Yeah, it's literally awesome. Yeah, if you want a really high fire rate, then the Victor is your one. If you want to have like super compact, this is yours. If you want to have like a little bit more range but still be really compact, so you can carry like more chem lights or tactical bacon or water. Or maybe you want to like carry your million hats. Your million beautiful hats. Then you'll want to use this, but you still want to have like a decent range and accuracy. And if you want to have freaking a bit more range but still be really compact, then like you go with this one. And if you want to have like the most range, but you also and you don't care about but you still want it to be relatively compact, go with like the ADR 97C. And then it's like if you don't care about that all this the like you just want to have like a pocket assault rifle, which this is not an assault rifle, mind you, or is it? That is a question for another time, and I'm too lazy to get into it right now, even though I would love to. You clicked on this video, if you clicked on this video at all, to hear some completely random guy's opinion on what the best weapons are in ArmA 3. I've only seen one other top 10 list, and that's by Outrider Drewski. And it wasn't even really a top 10 list. It wasn't even really a top list. It was just like which one is objectively the best in each class, but it wasn't really breaking it down objectively, which is sort of hard to across like different classes, you know? If you want to have like the most range, but you also still want it to be like able to fit in your pocket, but barely, like literally be like the size of your like face in your pocket, go with this one. And number 6. I forgot to just number 6. Yeah, I doubt that you can see this. Number 6. Who cares? Number 6. Where did it go? This is an AR-10. but it's pocket-sized. Oh, they fixed the where the hand is placed. Not by much, but I'd say that's an improvement. Oh my gosh, they have fixed where the hand is placed. They still a little far back on this, but that doesn't matter very much. It's a video game. Like, personally, I would have had it up here a little bit more, like where like the your pinky is like where the middle finger is, and the middle finger is where the middle finger, the ring finger is, and the ring finger is where the middle finger is, and the middle finger is where the forefinger is, and then in front of that is the forefinger. Sorry. Oh well. This is a backpack sized. This is the only 7.62 weapon in the game, or at least it was. I'm not sure if it still is. I'm gonna have to check this out and see if I can still put it in a tiny little wee bitty backpack.
What are the trap?
You know, we just want to see if it fits in the backpack first of all. Yep. And to prove it,
What about now? What are the trap?
uh-huh. So, yep, it fits in the backpack. So it's a backpack size. It's legitimately
What about now?
a backpack sniper rifle. Or you could use it like a backpack sniper rifle. What people call a sniper rifle even now.
What about now?
A sniper rifle isn't really a thing that exists because a sniper is
What about now?
legitimately a person that understands camouflage and marksmanship very well.
What are the trap?
And you can't, and a sniper rifle would have to therefore be a rifle that assists in camouflage and marksmanship. Which, unless it's like a rifle that like makes itself invisible before like everyone's running around with invisible rifles, then it would be a sniper rifle, at least in my book. So until then, it's legitimately a marksman rifle that's being used by a sniper rifle, by a sniper, or a sharpshooter rifle that's being used by a sniper. So you can use it as a freaking pocket sharpshooter rifle. Max range on this thing, I would recommend it'd be use a AMS on it. I'm gonna pick the black one and the black AMS. 'Cause why not? And a black NATO bipod and a black suppressor. Well, I'm not gonna pick a white suppressor, am I? I'm kidding. Alright, let's do this. So, that increases
What
the
about now?
muzzle length. Alright. Oh,
What about now?
I would recommend this thing at about 1,300 or
What about now?
1,400 meters. The Mark 14, I would not recommend past 1,000 meters.
What about now?
Or even 900 for that matter. And there we go. Oh,
Bora.
it's an AR-10. If you don't know what an AR-10 is, it's basically frickin' AR-15 or an M16, but instead of using 5.56, which is like probably one of the most garbage rounds ever, other than for like really small people, if you're like really small, like please use 5.56 and don't like kill yourself trying to use 7.62 by 51, otherwise known as 308 Winchester, or something bigger than that. Because, like, you might kill yourself if you're, like, too small. Alright, let's go to the actually, you probably wouldn't, but, like, it would be, like, it would knock you back a little bit. Which, it's, like, fun, but it's, like, you don't want to have too much fun. Next weapon system. Oh yeah, one thing about the SDAR, it uses supercapitating ammo or special ammo for underwater, which what it does is if it passes through a human body, it will treat the human body like water, which means that it will basically be like if you exploded something underwater. But instead of it being underwater, it would be in a human body, which would, I like, good luck, medic. But at least in ArmA, at least without Ace, like, it should be easy to treat. At least, that's according to what I understand. Number 5. It's the Cyrus. Yes, I know the frickin' Mar-10 has is actually more accurate at long range, and they're the same ammo count. I actually like the Mar-10 personally better, but it's like this one is objectively better, at least for new players that just so happen to have the Marksman DLC. Never mind, the Mar-10 would be objectively better for making people better players if they just got like ArmA 3 and also just so happen to have the Marksman DLC, but this is the one I would say that is objectively better if you're already good enough, or like you're trying to be competitive or something like that, but you also don't want to be. This is something that, like, you know, back like before I understood, or back when I was still calling sniper weapons that I would call sharpshooter rifle, now a sniper rifle. This would still be considered a sniper rifle because the M107, no, the M82, A3, and A2 and A1 all I believe have fully auto on them, and a lot of people call them sniper rifles, and to those people, a lot of them are all like, if it has fully auto, it's not a sniper rifle. It's like, fully auto isn't what makes a sniper rifle a sniper rifle. Literally, what makes a sniper rifle is accuracy and range, and being used by accuracy, range, and it being easy to conceal, and being used by a sniper, or being used by a sniper. Oh well, the reason that I choose this is because it has full auto, and which I was pulling the trigger as fast as I could. Like this is fully auto. I'm pulling the trigger as fast as I can. That's as fast as it, like your character will pull the trigger. That's fully auto. Oh shoot, I should clarify. Fully, semi-auto, fully auto. The white dot is safety, but sadly we can't access that without mods. 3 dots is full. 1 dot is semi. And that's red dots. I mean, 3 red dots fully, 1 red dot semi, and then white is safe. Or if you're looking up in the top right hand corner, look in the direction I'm looking, but yeah, on your screen rather than in real life. On your screen rather than in the video, like where I'm looking. You'll see the line thing. If you're not watching on anything, like if you're watching on like I don't even know. If you're not watching like at like 1010p, you'll probably see that there's little dots in between. What semi-auto means is semi-auto means that you shoot 1 shot at a time. 1 shot per trigger pull. Like if I was to, like the sniper rifles in like Call of Duty or something like that. The weapons that Call of Duty calls sniper rifles. If you pull the trigger, holding down the trigger on fully, holding down the trigger on semi, but that was the last round. Like on the sniper rifles in Call of Duty or the marksman rifles in Call of Duty, except for when you have like, I don't know, maybe there was like, but that's where most people I understand seem to have gotten what the term sniper rifle means from, but I'm not entirely sure. I do not hate those people. Those people legitimately just, you know, use different terminology than me, and it's like, okay, you want to use different terminology than me, that's fine, you know. And that's not mad, if you couldn't tell, which I hope you could, but that means that my voice is dead. I should be able to just do it like this, which this actually feels better to do it like this. Alright, talk. I'm using my diaphragm to talk right now rather than my throat. So the Cyrus, let's get back into it. Cyrus, I'm just gonna put the keel on and like put a bipod suppressor. Oh yeah, and it just looks cool. The tan with the, I think it looks cool. That with the tan suppressor, but we'll go with that and like that. What you looking at, bro? This thing has a range that I would recommend of 1,600 meters. I have to like click all the way up to remember exactly what it is that I'd recommend. I'd actually recommend 1,500 meters just to be sure that you're gonna like hit what you're shooting at rather than like missing. But this thing is a OHK out to 300 meters on like a guy wearing like everything in game that makes like the best stuff in game. Anywhere on the body, even the torso. But some weapons, it makes more sense to hit someone in the arm or the leg than in the torso if they're wearing like the best stuff in the game, because that will actually reduce the damage of the torso. Alright. It's a rifle. It uses 9.3. The end. Oh yeah, the SDAR uses 5.56. Number 4. Wow, number 4 already. It's the MX family of weapons, mainly because they have more weapons than the more versions of the weapons, which even though like the 3GL is legitimately not a separate version of the MX, because it's got it's just like the frame of the MX, and then like they threw a grenade launcher on the Picatinny rail on the MX. That's it. It does seem to have a carbon fiber barrel, the grenade launcher, though. Steel and then carbon fiber, but I'm not sure if that's actually the case. Oh, oh my gosh. It's a rifle. So, how is it shooting, though? I'm probably just overthinking the way it's shooting. Alright, yeah, mainly because, like, it has the 3GL, which is a 3 grenade launcher. A standard grenade launcher, you can only get 40 millimeter grenades, and you can get 40 millimeter and you can get 140 millimeter grenades in there, and I don't know. I'll have to show you. You know what? The main reason is because of the MXSW. The MXSW is a backpack machine gun. I actually consider it a machine gun, even though it's a squad automatic rifle class weapon, which was actually kind of like invented because of the squad automatic rifle, otherwise known as SAW. Even though it's used at the what the U.S. military terms as the team level. If I can find the SAW, I mean the MX SW and the MXM. I don't know if you could hear that or not, the clicking of the but here we'll so that's what fully auto is. Each of like the was one pull of the trigger. So and this thing, since it's a MG, I actually will give it a higher rating than like the maximum accurate range for each individual shot is around 750 to 800 meters. But with fully auto, I'd say about 1,000 meters. So you probably could go up to 2,000 meters somehow. All right, let's switch guns. Number 2. Wow, number 2 already. Man, that was quick. Number 2. 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 Oh yeah. It's the 9 point. I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just kidding. You know me. Fucking hate that gun. Actually, you know what? I thought that there was another gun. Oh wait. Yes, there is another gun. Alright, number 2. Well, this is actually pretty hard. Because these two guns, they use the same type of ammo. Or yeah, in theory they can use the same type of ammo, but in game they're not using the same type of ammo, or maybe they like changed it. Nope. Yep, it's still where they're using supersonic. This one uses supersonic ammo, and this one uses subsonic ammo. So it's like legitimately, if you're like, it depends on what you're trying to do. If you're just like, I want to go into battle, and like I don't really care about being super quiet. I just want to be like in battle. Use this gun because you can do this. Because of the sight, and it has supersonic ammo, which means that it's going to be slightly more accurate because of how fast it's going. And it shoots a little faster. And this, which does not get a sight, a special sight, but it is, but they changed it so that way that would have been like a headshot. So yes, either the 1911 or the ACP C2, which is the 1911 A2 basically, and the 4545, which is a P, like a 6-hour P, like 222 or something like that, modified for 45. I don't remember which one. I like 45 a lot because 45 is awesome. And then number 1. Number 1 is the SPMG. It's based off of the I don't remember the company. I think it's General Electric's LWMMG, which is a beautiful, beautiful gun. I want one. I would love to have one. It uses the same type of ammo as that gun. It's a beautiful gun. It uses a 338 Norma or 338 Lapua, but in game it uses 338 Norma. Or maybe they fixed it. Maybe like maybe it can use Lapua. Nope, just both Norma. Oh well, it has the most range. It's like it has a maximum accurate range of like for a single shot. There's no semi-auto on this unless they changed it, which I highly doubt, but you never know. The maximum range is 1,999 meters. That's the maximum accurate range for single round shots like this. Mind you, this is not semi-auto. So I will demonstrate this. So basically, it's legitimately 2 kilometers. It might be 1.8 kilometers. I don't remember. It's such a long time that it might be. Yeah, it's not a OHK. One hit kill. Oh. It does take quite a while for the rounds to reach the target, though, as they're not very fast. I believe that they're only like traveling at. They're like traveling at like like a little faster than the Linux's rounds. Or the Linux's rounds. Just continuous fire, like, makes this thing so awesome. This is my favorite weapon system. I do not believe that there's a safety, at least on the model in game. There might be one in real life, but not in game. There is no safety. The safety is to not have a bullet in the chamber, which that's not even a very effective safety. Safeties I don't trust in the first place, but I trust that type of safety even less. I'm sorry, bro. Here, I'll help you. Oh yeah, the limping animation. Wait, will these guys spawn prone? Alright. I'm done. See ya.